Good morning student, welcome to the online classes of Montbretia school. As you know, I am teaching you English literature. In the previous class, I have taught section 2 and half I have taught up to this much I have taught, okay. So I have taught that when by seeing such type of tricks performed by the strange man, that the toy car has suddenly started. The engine is making the sound of as the car is starting, and so Rishi, by seeing all this, Rishi thought that the stranger is a ventriloquist, means a person who is making the sound, but it seems that the sound is coming from somewhere else. So the Rishi has told to the stranger that you are a good ventriloquist, and he has kept the toy car in his bag. Now let's see what happened after that. Those car noises really sounded like they were coming from the car. Then Rishi has told to the strange man that the car is making means that when the engine of the car it started making the sound as if the sound is coming from a real car. I am not a ventriloquist, the man said and threw off his arms. And the stranger has replied to Rishi that he is not a ventriloquist and he has threw off his arms. Rishi felt sorry for him. After all, the poor man was trying to entertain him and for free. By hearing this, Rishi felt sorry. As a poor man means the stranger is trying by performing all type of tricks. The stranger was trying to impress Rishi, but he is not at all impressing by his tricks. He is keep on thinking that he is a magician. Are all boys like you? The man said at last. And by hearing all the things from Rishi, at last the man get annoyed and he asked that are all boys like you? Meaning smart, Rishi said, oh no, I am not good at studies, but I read lot of books. Then Rishi has said that asked to the stranger that meaning smart, you are telling that I am smart, Rishi has asked. Oh no, he then replied that oh no, he is not at all smart, he is not good at studies, but he reads a lots of books. The man was quiet, he seemed upset. Just then the bus arrived, it turned into the lane and stopped in front of them. The man was quiet by hearing all these things from Rishi, and seemed too upset. Just then the bus arrived into the lane and it stops in front of the students, means in front of the children who are standing and waiting for the bus. Bye, Rishi said without looking back and began to climb up the steps. Halfway up he turned. Then Rishi, when the bus has came, Rishi has started stepping up the stairs of the bus. Then without looking to the stranger, he has told to the stranger bye. Halfway up, when he climbed half of the steps, then he has turned to look the stranger. You did not tell me your name, he shouted above the noise of the bus and the kids. And he has asked to the stranger that you have not told your name, and he shouted above the noise of the bus, means the horn of the bus, above the noise of the horn of the bus, above the noise of the kids who are shouting and talking, he has shouted to ask the stranger's name. But there was no one in the lane. It wasn't empty as it had been at 6:25 a.m. when he had stepped out of his house. So, when he shouted and he turned to look the stranger to ask his name, he found there was no one in the lane. As usual day, this lane was empty in that day also. When he looked back, he found that the strange man has disappeared from that place. He opened his bag and put a hand inside. The car was still there, and when he found that the strange man disappeared, he thought that the car also might it has disappeared. So for checking it, he has put his hand into the bag and he find that the car is still there. Okay. So means it seems that one stranger man has really came to Rishi, and he has a lot of conversation with Rishi. By seeing this means by when he find that the card is still there, it proves that. Okay. So the story is written by Dilip Raut. Okay. So I hope you all have understood the story. So read the story nicely. This is your homework. Okay. Thank you.